Hi everybody, I hope you are having a wonderful fall week. I am wearing a very loose shirt, so it's gonna be in the frame. So today's video is gonna be about all the things that I needed on my trip as far as scrapbooking things that were not on that list, that crop packing list. And I think I also mentioned it in my last YouTube video. It's like scrapbook things to pack for a trip or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so there were some things that I needed for the way I scrap. If we scrap similar, then this might be helpful to you. First things first that I was really needing was white cardstock. I know I did not pack, oh, this is in here because this is my scrap snack for today. I needed this really bad because I was going to make some foundation pages. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just said that word, foundation pages. But I make mine a little different than the whole Ali Edwards. And I know I didn't pack any. And the list, I think, did say solid colored cardstock, so you would pack that, but I didn't pack that because, like I said, I was working specifically on December dailies and I was taking whole collections with me, and I was like, whatever's in the collections, that's what I'm going to use. Nothing added to it. Lucky for me though, okay, in my case there are these zippers on the sides. Last year or so I had put white cardstock in there and snuck some in there. And I had remembered that. And when I opened it, there was still these white cardstocks in there. So this saved the day. Next thing were my hand stitched or embroidery tools. I totally spaced on not bringing these. I don't think this is on the list. In my December daily, I do some hand stitching. So what I ended up doing was going to Hobby Lobby. And I bought some of these. These are so handy. I don't know why I haven't bought these before. They really help with the stitching so that your fingers won't get all bruised or just, it hurts after a while. I bought these cross stitch needles. However, I didn't know that they're not very sharp. So they're not good for piercing through the paper. I really needed this piercer. Now I did ask my stepmom for a needle and she gave me one, but it's not as thick as the Pierce needle, right? Almost, but not quite. And this little handle here really helps. Okay, and look, my daughter, so lovely, right? Next thing is little containers. So I was losing stuff all over the place. So I go to Hobby Lobby and I found these containers. I should have brought these from scrapbook.com. They're super thin and they would have worked great, but I didn't. So at Hobby Lobby, they had these Sterilite, the large ones. And these came out to $4.99 for a pack of 3, which is really, really good. I checked on Amazon while I'm in there. I was price checking. Amazon is crazy sometimes because these were $30 on Amazon. I mean, I don't know if it is now. Amazon does those crazy things where it'll be $30 and then like the next week it'll be like $3. I got them and I did use them. And so this is something I need, some sort of container to put these little, like all of this was all over the place. I had like foam tape, my double-sided tape, I had scissors, I had my punch. Also, because I didn't bring the scrapbook.com ones, I also used this for ephemera. And then, oh, this is on my wish list. It's a small die cutting machine. Of course, I could pre-cut and then take that on my trip, but I just don't work like that. And I think that's what trips me up, is the fact that I don't have a photo at all for foundation pages. It's a little different for me this time because I do have the photos. I am doing a December daily for last year, and so I have the photos in my phone. I know what's in them and the sizes more or less that I'm going to print out. And so that way I could do a foundation page because I already know the kind of photo I have. But anyway, with all of that, I would have loved to just have a small die cutting machine with me, like a manual one, those little small ones. Next thing, a glue gun. So just for December Daily, there's just like so many things, like, you know, just there are other things, embellishments that don't quite stick with double-sided tape or red line tape, and you need a glue gun. So it wasn't on the list, so I didn't pack it. The next thing is a small trash can to have at my desk, and I do have one. There wasn't a trash can in the room. This would have been so helpful because all the little paper scraps, y'all, just throw them in there, and then when you're done, throw it in the big trash can, right? A small light. I love light, lots and lots of light. And so I bought this little reading light that changes the temperature. So there's yellow, there's daylight, and I think there's like more blue LED, more cool. And then it changes the intensity. So that's brighter, it turns off. See how it's getting brighter? I think it was like $7. You just clip it on anything. More for like any little thing, you just got light. I'm gonna take that with me everywhere. And then a tripod. Now I could do without, but if you want to record anything, I need a tripod. And then last was, you know how I took some stamps, but I didn't take any ink. I have to look at the list again to see if it had any ink on there. I'm sure, because I took stamps. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought this ink. So I couldn't use my stamps because I didn't bring any ink. So yeah, bought that for $6.99. Good grief. Okay, so those are the things that I needed. Yeah, so there you go. The next video is going to be some things I picked up while we were there. I stopped by a Daisy-O in Dallas, so I'm going to show you that. And then just a few Christmas things. So the next video will be a haul.